customers, they drag their parents. Come uncle we shop रहे हो, देखो ये लेने गए और small things like I don't know how to pronounce something, chocolates, cake. So all those things they attract. And besides that, then I think practically ice cream also helps.
Okay.
But there is stiff competition because just across there is an ice cream shop which was there since the last 20 years. So he is well set.
Hello friends, this is Bhushan Nemlekar on Dahisar Connect, and actually this month we are meeting people who are into business, and one of my friends, he's my childhood friend actually, Mr. Bharat Bedi. He's a resident of Dahisar and a banker by profession. He's retired now, of course, and he's into business post his retirement. He's got a nice shop called Bedi's Food Mart, yeah. And I am so proud that he and Mrs. Bedi, both of them as retired bankers, do not just while away their time. They ensure that they are at the shop at the right time, and that's the reason I want to others to get motivated. कि भाई भरत भाई आप कैसे मैनेज करते हो? First question भरत भाई to you is, as you have seen Dahisar grow, थोड़ी Dahisar की 1-2-3 मिनट की यादें आप अगर शेयर करेंगे तो अच्छा होगा.
Actually, Dahisar, what I have seen was a village.
Yeah.
It was a total village. No hath gadi, no ghoda gadi, no rickshaw, no cars also. I remember there are only 3 cars in Dahisar. That was only 3 cars. वो भी ambassador, old ambassador.
Yes.
और किधर भी कुछ emergency होए क्या है तो we can't move, we can't do anything. We have to be dependent on the trains.
Yeah.
And trains were also frequency was 1 hour or something like that. It was a total village atmosphere, and till now I like that memories, because we used to enjoy those places, those things. Cricket and all we used to play. Jani Maidan, it was a cricket field.
Yeah.
It was a rice field. In non-seasons we used to play cricket and all that.
Yeah.
And it was not a plain this. The ball used to go somewhere and we used to catch somewhere. We used to sprain our...
It was uneven.
Uneven means we used to sprain our ankles, we used to do everything, but still we used to enjoy those things. So that was a nice atmosphere.
I want to ask you about your friends, if you want to name a few friends so that when they watch this, I am sure they'll be happy that आप उनको remind कर रहे हो, remember कर रहे हो.
No, there are many friends. Nitin is there, Sadashiv is there, Gopal means DG, we used to call him DG. Murli Iyer is there. The Shastri is there. Shastri used to stay. Jairam Shastri.
He's in UK.
हाँ, UK now. And means अपना ये अब
Mayur is there.
Mayur Ajinkya is there. Now अपना Durgesh family, Durgesh Sadekar and all that. With the Bengali family was there, Gopal, Bullu, and all that. We used to. There are so many. Ahujas were there. Ahujas were they were very close to us, and they were our neighbors also.
I presume they had the Ahuja tea shop. I mean, business.
No, Ahuja tea at a time was the only tea shop which had shops in every station of Dahisar, Bombay, western side of Bombay.
Achha.
Every station they had a shop near the station.
Okay.
And they started with nothing. Means when they came to stay here, they started with nothing. They had 2 buffaloes. They used to milk it and sell those things.
Okay.
Then slowly they started this tea. They used to bring tea, blend it and sell it in packets.
Okay.
From there they grew up to such a place that they had shop in every station. As far as I know, up to Dadar they had every shop.
Okay.
Every station they had a shop, and near the station, just opposite the station. Then they shifted afterwards. They went in wine and all that. They ventured out.
I just want to make a small reference over here. That means, friends, if you see, having chain of shops or businesses was not just in 90s or 2000. It was in 70s also that Ahuja tea was there. And I think Ashok Ahuja was one person I remember. So we were very familiar with that. One Mr. Dinesh Shah was there. He had a bullet at that time.
That time the bullet, the way when the moment he used to come out of the house, everybody in West used to know के दिनेश निकला अभी घर से that फटफट फटफट आवाज है that was like that.
Bharat Vasani was
Bharat Vasani was my very close friend. Close by me, we used to be in the school together. He was my junior actually, but we knew him from the childhood. I say. Now he's a big man.
So I mean, Bharat Bhai is a very close friend. Both of us know each. I mean them so well. So we have all grown together, and we have seen Dahisar change. तो अभी मुझे पूछना है, अगर आपको भी भाभी ये पूछूं बाद में, तो आई वांट टू आस्क यू लाइक वेयर डिड यू मीट मिस्टर बेदी?
I'll just come closer.
Right.
I met him in the bank when he had just joined the bank. So he was a very shy person, but he used to be very well dressed and very shy personality. So one of my friends used to coax me, "Arey, he's a very good looking person. Why don't you get friendly to him and all that?" So that's the way through her. Means I used to go to her department and he used to be there. Yeah, and then this is the way like we started seeing each other. Then we used to have lunch together. Slowly she roped me in. Ki, why don't you have lunch with us? So we used to have lunch together, and then that small interactions and all that. And
Rest is history.
Yeah, rest is history. So it was fun like those days. Just bit by bit you come to know a person. Though we were not very young, it was just 24, 25 years of age when we are mature enough. Like it was not infatuation. Yeah.
So how do you support him in business today? I mean, what is your role in that?
Exactly like owner, that is.
On paper.
Yeah, just on paper.
Yeah, but still,
That was
a
the-
woman entrepreneur. Okay.
That was his passion.
Yeah.
Earlier he had a shop just in our society itself. That was my father-in-law's shop.
Okay.
So that he ran for 5 years.
Okay.
But post-COVID and during COVID, he himself was a victim of COVID. So he was in a bad state. So I think the shop also was in total this. It was, yeah. So that time he felt now he won't be able to continue with this. 1 year, 2 years. My brother-in-law was managing bit by bit. But then we went under huge losses. Things expired and no salesmen coming, no replacements and all that. So I told him, forget it now, we see later. But once he came back to sort of his old normal life, then he said, no, I can't sit back at home. Though even during COVID times, he used to sit and write. His passion for writing means we used to sleep around 3 o'clock in the night. That was the time, like late nights, 12 and odd, he used to feel the atmosphere is good enough, and then he used to keep writing. And even I used to keep myself occupied watching something on the TV, some Pakistani serial. So that was life. It was very, very, to say, slow life that time. But then, see, whatever God gives, you have to accept it. Those were the times one had to accept. Because there was no outlet that time ki you could move or nothing. Life had just slowed down for all of us. So at that time he felt ki no, once he revived back na, so he said okay. Then we started shop hunting, because that shop my father-in-law, he wanted to sell it off. So he said I don't believe that I'll continue there. I'll just take for 6 months, and then when he wants to sell, then again everything will be disrupted.
Yeah.
He'll have to ship things from here and there. Na? So he said I better look out.
Actually, one thing I wanted to point out, that destiny plays a big part in everything.
Yeah.
She is a physiotherapist.
She's a physiotherapist.
By
हाँ,
qualification.
by qualification.
Great.
I was production manager of Smash T-shirts.
Okay.
That time
Yeah,
Smash
Smash.
T-shirts was there. I had a unit of 50 people working under me. She left physiotherapy, joined bank. I left that job and joined bank at a one third of the salary. I left for it was a meeting point for us.
Great.
We left our
Okay, so friends, see, this is when you meet your friends after say 25, 30 years, and we just go as a flashback. You realize there are so many things which is called destiny, where ma'am was a physiotherapist. He was into smash t-shirts, and the bank was the main thing which got them together. And today, now they are managing this outlet called Bedi's Food Mart. It's in Dahisar East, Anand Nagar, isn't it? It's Shakti Nagar.
It's opposite
Yeah.
Rotary Garden.
It's just opposite Rotary Garden. And why I'm very proud of Bharat Bhai and ma'am is because they are motivating others not to just sit idle, do something in life and pay back to the society what they have given to us, when we were young. So that is the reason I thought I should interview Bharat Bhai. Anything as a parting gift to the viewers, sir?
I think it means you should not sit idle.
Yeah.
You should do something. Especially your mind. You should occupy your mind. Do something.
Okay.
You can't just sit idle and just वो रिटायर्ड हो गया तो चलो अभी कुछ नहीं करने का.
Depressed नहीं
हाँ,
होना चाहिए.
एक्चुअली क्या होता है ना, फॉर स्पेशली एम्प्लॉयज़, गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज़ एंड ऑल दैट, 6 months बिफोर रिटायरमेंट आवर माइंड गेट स्टार्टेड दिस के मैं अभी फालतू हो गया, मैं कुछ मिस आई विल बी ए वेस्ट एंड ऑल दैट. साइकोलॉजिकल यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग upset.
Yeah.
For that thing you should do. There are many things we can do.
Yeah.
Not opening the outlet, but there are many things we can do. And in my blog write-up also, I have written that there are things which we can do.
Can you just name the blog where people can
My blog is Prose and Poems.
Okay.
Means actual this is Prose and Poems 30.
It's Prose and Poems 30. So Mr. Bharat Bedi, I call him Bharat Bhai, is an awesome writer. He's an awesome poet. And if you just go through his work, you'll realize that we have got such diamonds in Dahisar, and that is what Dahisar Connect is. To get them in the limelight because they are very shy. I have seen Bharat Bhai who's, he's very shy of media or maybe meeting people. But I forced him कि नहीं, हमको बात करनी है. And that's the reason I came today. Anything you will, yeah?
One thing I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay, Dahisar na, I have seen many people who have grown up from nothing and they have excelled in life.
Absolutely.
And Dahisar has been a means what you say is it gives energy.
True.
We can grow very
We
much.
can grow globally.
Globally.
Yes, very good.
And there are many who have gone
Yes.
and done that.
Nee, and I think even while being in Dahisar, they have made their name, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what would you like to say? Anything to the viewers, ma'am?
That at any point
No
of
one should
time,
give up in life.
yeah, don't give up, because where there is a will, there is a way, always.
Good man.
So even if you undergo some tragedy, physically, mentally, be prepared, because God is always there. He'll guide you through, and just make that attempt. Hard work really pays, and some sort of a push you need.
Sincerity is
And-
Divine grace is there. For
Yeah, it's always there.
I was 18 days in ICU during COVID. Luckily, I survived. Now, this year, earlier January, I had a heart attack. And then my wall replacement was done. It's
That's part and
part
parcel
of
of
life, but we have to go on.
True.
We can't just sit idle and do
Show
that.
must go on.
Thank you. So this is what Mr. and Mrs. Bedi are, and this is what their business is. I would request my viewers, whenever they are in Dahisar, they are in Shakti Nagar, please come and say hello to both of them. They have a nice shop, and they have got something as a USP which they were telling me about non-vegetarian. I want to request it.
Frozen, non-veg frozen food,
Okay.
plus other frozen food also,
Yeah.
veg and all that ice cream. Plus we have got non-frozen ready-to-eat food items also.
Okay.
And non-veg we have got branded things. Venky's is, Zorabian is there, Godrej is there, Sate is there, then ITC is there, Godrej fish items are there. So means there are many brands available. Only thing is that in our area there are no other shops. We are having so many brands and that.
Okay. So this is the USP of Bedi's Food Mart. They have got a lot of things which probably those who are into non-veg would love. So visit this place, and I'm sure you will never regret. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for your time.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. God bless you.
Thank you.